All right, here we go. Conan O'Brien, the Oscars, the monologue. This is fresh. I haven't seen it, although I have seen a couple of lines from it. They popped up in my feed, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait. So this is the first time that I'm seeing it in full. Now, before we begin, let me just calibrate my expectations a bit. I know this is not gonna be Ricky Gervais at the Golden Globes. I mean, for one thing, that can't be repeated. Okay, and for another thing, I'm a fan of Conan. I've been watching Conan for at least 20 years, so I know he's not gonna do that. Although he does often dabble in the dark comedy. He does often just a little bit go there. So I'm hopeful there's a little bit of that. Because if this is just like lame, very safe comedy, I don't want that. A little bit, you know. Not Ricky Gervais levels, but a little bit. Anyway, 3 simple rules for this reaction. Would have been, okay, rule number 1, no blah blah intro. I already destroyed that. Rule number 2, no pausing if possible. Rule number 3, some yada yada at the end. And of course, the new rule that some of you already know, if you hear any wah-wahs or boom booms in the background, please ignore. Let's just focus on Conan. All right, let go.
Thank you very much. Big thanks to Amy Madigan for the wig. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you for that. Hey, I am Conan O'Brien, and I'm honored to be the last human host of the Academy Awards.
It's going to be replaced by AI.
Yes!
So much.
Yeah! Next year, it's going to be a Waymo in a tux, so check that out. No, it's great to be back hosting the Oscars. Last year, when I hosted, Los Angeles was on fire. But this year, everything's going great.
Ouch.
Oh, you applaud that? That's weird.
Wow.
That's weird. Security is extremely tight tonight. I just got to mention that, yeah. I'm told there's concerns about attacks from both the opera and ballet communities.
Nah. Come on, that's funny. Come on. What's wrong? They're so
They're just mad you left out jazz.
Nice.
I should warn you, tonight could get political. Okay?
Oh, there we go.
And if that makes you uncomfortable, there's an alternate Oscars being hosted by Kid Rock. Yeah. It's at the Dave & Buster's down the street. A lot of tickets for that. Netflix, this is exciting. A lot of cool people are here, and some of them behind the scenes. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos is here, and this is exciting. It's his first time in a theater. This is what they're talking about. Why are they all together enjoying themselves? They should be home alone, where I can monetize it. Yeah, I'm going to. So many great films this year. Just what an incredible year for film, wasn't it? Absolutely stunning. Yeah. I said that last year, but I was lying. No, this year is stunning. I loved Hamnet. I loved Begonia. Yeah, weren't they amazing?
Hamlet.
Yeah. Yeah, between Hamnet and Begonia, it's been a big year for movies that sound like off-brand lunch meat. So that's...
Okay, Hamnet.
Had a little Begonia around 10.
Begonia.
That's not sitting too well.
That's good. That's good, actually.
On the ride home, you'll appreciate it. At the beginning of Hamnet, a message comes on the screen explaining that the names Hamnet and Hamlet were used interchangeably. Yeah, that's when I knew I'd better buckle up.
Okay.
Roller coaster. In Hamnet, William Shakespeare's wife Agnes gives birth by herself in the woods, or as we call that here in America, affordable health care.
Ooh, they went, oh.
Too real for you, huh? All right. F1, I loved F1. A popcorn movie, it was great. F1 was terrific. Yeah. F1 is up for Best Picture. It's the story of a race car driver who finally wins after deciding to go faster. Yeah. F1 received 4 nominations. F1 did so well, they're making a sequel, Caps Lock.
Oh, shut up. That's stupid. Come on. What a stupid joke.
Some of these I do for myself.
Clearly, yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Sinners. Let's hear it for Sinners. Yeah. Yeah. Sinners director Ryan Coogler said he declined to become a voting member of the Academy because he doesn't like judging his fellow artists' work. Yeah. But the rest of you pricks seem to love it. One Battle After Another. I love that film. What a great film.
Good movie.
Amazing film. Lots of memorable scenes from One Battle After Another. Best Supporting Actor nominee Sean Penn, of course, got an erection at gunpoint.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
Yeah, and then Paul Thomas Anderson said, hey, let's put that in the film, huh?
It's improvised.
I was in a movie this year. Yeah, I was in a movie with the lovely Rose Byrne. My co-star Rose Byrne is nominated for Best Actress in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Yeah. It's hard to act in a scene with someone you've always had a massive crush on, but Rose, you did a fantastic job. Admirable restraint. This year, we've added a new category to the Oscars, Best Casting. I have a big category. Yeah.
That should have been
Which
good.
means tonight, one casting director will win an Oscar, and for the rest of you, we've decided to go in another direction. They're dream killers. They are. A lot of lesser-known categories tonight, of course. We'll be honoring the best documentary short films, or, best documentary short films, or, as I like to call them,
What? What happened there?
what the hell's that all about? Best documentary short films, or as I like to call them, Lil Sads.
Little sads.
Did you watch it? I did. Did it make you sad? A little bit. Amazon Studios didn't receive any nominations this year. Yeah. Also shut out Walmart, Alibaba, and Chewy. Why isn't the website I order toilet paper from winning more Oscars?
God.
It's the first time since 2012, that there are no British actors nominated for Best Actor or Best Actress. Yeah. British spokesperson said, yeah, well, at least we arrest our pedophiles. So, we got
Woo! Damn! Okay. I wasn't expecting that one.
By the way, I have to say, again, Michael B. Jordan, you were incredible. Incredible, playing identical twin brothers, Smoke and Stack and Sinners. Just amazing. I cannot get enough of this man. So as a special treat, every seat filler at tonight's Oscars will be Michael B. Jordan. Check it out. By the way, how am I looking tonight, Michael B. Jordans? Leonardo DiCaprio is here. Sir, good to see you. I bow to you.
Okay. Oh, what the hell? What the hell's the
He's
camera?
the star of so many movies and the king of memes. He's the king of memes, this guy.
Yeah. Nah, there they are.
Let's make a new meme with Leo right now. That feeling when you didn't agree to this.
Okay, it's improvised.
They'll pull that up in editing. Live. Okay. We'll talk later. Tonight's Oscars are being watched by more than 1 billion people around the world. Yeah. Let's say hi to some of them. If you're watching from Spain, hola, soy Conan O'Brien. Es un placer darle la bienvenida a los Oscars. If you're seeing us in Argentina, hola, soy Conan O'Brien. Y es un placer darle la bienvenida a los Oscars. And to our friends in Los Angeles,
And
hola,
I knew
soy
it.
Conan
I
O'Brien.
knew it. I
Es
knew
un
it. I saw
placer
it
darle
coming.
la bienvenida a los Oscars.
I saw it coming a mile away.
Yes, tonight is an international event. If I can be serious for just a moment, everyone watching right now around the world is all too aware that these are very chaotic, frightening times, okay? It's at moments like these that I believe that the Oscars are particularly resonant. Check it out. 31 countries across 6 continents are represented this evening. And every film we salute is the product of thousands of people speaking different languages, working hard to make something of beauty. We pay tribute tonight, not just to film, but to the ideals of global artistry, collaboration, patience, resilience, and that rarest of qualities today, optimism. So let us, please, celebrate. Let us celebrate. Let us celebrate, not because we think all is well, but because we work and hope for better in the days ahead. Now.
Okay, well, it's done. Okay, well, that was a nice little motivational speech at the end. Yeah, you gotta remain optimistic. Now, this monologue. Obviously, the king, the crown jewel in this monologue has to be the joke about the British, arresting their, you know what? Came out of nowhere, that joke. That is a joke that Ricky Gervais would have done. But now, having said that, I mean, the rest of this monologue, it's not good enough, is it? It's like, I don't know, it felt like he just went through it. It's like half-assed it, I don't know. I felt like they could be done something a bit better than this. I mean, some of those jokes, that caps lock joke was so friggin' stupid. I mean, that is, wow. That is a stupid joke. The style and the feeling and the way he delivered the monologue reminded me of like back when I was watching Conan do the monologues on his late night show, like it reminded me of that. It felt like that. It took me back to that because he delivered those monologue jokes exactly the same way. He just delivered them. They weren't always great, and he knew it. And also, something goes wrong. What the frick was that with the people in the balcony shouting at him or something about the shorts, about the documentaries? Like, what is that about? He said, "What is that about?" And I don't know what's that about. All of a sudden, they just what? That is a typical late night with Conan O'Brien audience behavior. Like, this is something I remember seeing his audience would do in those days. I mean, I don't know. If we're being generous, like 7 out of 10 for this monologue. If we're being generous. And so imagine, like, I calibrated my expectations before we started this. I know it's not going to be at the level of the Golden Globes or Ricky Gervais, but still, it's not even at the level of usual Conan O'Brien. I felt like it's a little lower than that. It's just, he really just didn't care. Well, we're done with that. There you go. We've seen it. We've seen the monologue. We've seen the Oscars monologue. I don't think he's ever enjoyed doing these monologues. You can see it in his body language. I think he enjoys more, first of all, like a back and forth with other people, you know, like just something natural like that. Also, I remember it wasn't the Golden Globes, was it? Was it the Emmys? There was an award show that he hosted in the early 2000s, and it had the funniest segment ever. He just merged all of these like TV characters. It's as if like he was in each show, you know, and it was really funny. It had House, you know, and it had Lost, the cast from Lost. It was really funny. I remember it. I remember parts of it, you know. I was like, you know, this is more his style. That would be more his style. You know, monologues not so much, but you gotta do it because, you know, he's gotta do the job, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Fine. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you want. Do something. Press something on the YouTube. I don't know. Yeah, check out the Patreon, because a lot of the stuff that I react to is immediately blocked on the YouTube, so it has to end up on the Patreon. Usually I do reactions to full form shows, full episodes, sitcoms, some stand-up comedy, some movies, and yeah, that's it for now. Until next time.